warming is the slow warming and weather changes on our Earth due to the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is when the radiation from the sun comes down to warm Earth's surface. However, some of the radiation goes back into space, but the heat from Earth's surface is not able to get back into space because it is trapped by greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases are produced by humans through the combustion of fossil fuels. The most common greenhouse gas is carbon dioxide. However, other greenhouse gases are methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons. These gases prevent the heat from leaving Earth's atmosphere.
Growing up in the 21st century, we have had first-hand experience in the warming of our planet. One of these observations is the warming of our seasons. The past few winters have been some of the driest in Colorado's history. There are still snowstorms, but not nearly as large as in the past. Summer's warmest temperatures also have continued increasing. We have been able to see the rapid increase in pollution from cars, factories, and many other everyday necessities that everyone uses. With these personal observations and research, global warming is definitely real and changing the world we know.
According to this graph from Center for Climate and Energy Solutions, the global temperature steadily increases from 1880 to 2010. The greatest rise in temperature occurred from 1975 to 2010. The temperature rose 1 entire degree Fahrenheit. According to the graph from Center for Climate and Energy Solutions, the average sea level has increased from -6 millimeters to 50 millimeters. This has occurred just over the past 18 years. According to the picture from Center for Climate and Energy Solutions, the Arctic in the north has begun to retreat inward. The piece of land used to stand where the pink line is. As the Earth has warmed, the Arctic has begun to shrink to the size it is today. This graph from Center for Climate and Energy Solutions shows that in the time period from 1979 to 2011, the ice that surrounds the Earth has decreased from 7.2 million to 4.5 million square miles.
This is the Pasters Glacier in Austria in 1875. And this is the same glacier in 2004 after global warming has taken its toll.
But why has there been record lows and record snowfalls all over the world? Miss Madden had explained this is caused by global weirding, which is also considered as extreme climate change. This has to do with the warming of the ocean, which causes precipitation patterns, making extreme snowfall and droughts in many places.
We were presented with the opportunity to interview Alice Madden about the subject of climate change.
I'm Alice Madden, and I'm the Board Chair in Sustainable Development at the University of Colorado. I've worked in climate change for quite a while. I was Governor Ritter's climate change advisor, and I was in our state house. I was our majority leader, and I worked a lot on energy and environmental issues.
Okay, what is your opinion on global warming? Do you think it exists or doesn't exist? What led you to this opinion?
So I think there's one word that sums up that question, whether global warming exists, and it's a great word because it really says it all, and that's unequivocal. This is unequivocal. And it really doesn't matter if someone doesn't believe in it because it is happening. It's like not believing in gravity. And you know, I'm a layman, I'm a lawyer, and a politician, and I've studied it from that standpoint, you know, the policies and the laws. But the more I learned about the science, it just became incredibly obvious to me, even as a layman, that this is happening. And I've gone through evidence of the carbon rise over the last, over the entire history of when carbon's been measured, and just what's happened in the last 100 years is so striking and so unusual and unprecedented.